Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about the Próis Triall framed backpack. This is our exclusive backpack made for us by the Badlands Company in the style of the female Cali pack that they make in our exclusive Cumbre pattern. So first of all, it is made specifically for a woman, and while I'm wearing it, I'm going to show you a few of those features. First off, the shoulders are a little bit more narrow, and then they also curve out as they come down to fit a female figure. And then the chest strap sits, for me, slightly above the natural chest, which is perfect because if it were any lower, it would dig in where we don't want it to. And then the waist pack or the waist strap sits right above the hips or right at the hips, which is perfect because as you are carrying heavier weight in your pack, you would want that distributed much lower than your shoulders or your back. You want that on your hips so that your heavier muscles like your glutes, your hamstrings can take care of all of that heavy weight. So it's perfectly made to pack in and out anything you need to do. So I'm going to do a quick spin so you can see it on me, and I am 5'4" for reference if you want to know how this pack fits me. So just going to do a quick spin so you can see the whole thing. And then as I'm turning, you can probably see that there's a lot of light in between the pack and my back, and that is the hypervent technology. So the frame is curved to sit away from your body on purpose so that you can reduce the moisture and the sweat and the heat, and there's all kinds of circulation that will happen so that you don't have to get overheated while you're hiking and in and out packing things. So I'm going to pop this off and I'm going to show you as many things as I can in a short amount of time to get you familiar with the pack, ready to use so that you can get going and use yours in the field. Okay, so this pack has several different features that we're going to go through quickly. First off, the first thing you might notice when you get your pack is that there are several compression straps along the sides and along the front. So not only will that help keep your pack compressed down when you have tons of weight or tons of things in it, it will also help to carry your weapons, which we can show you a little bit later. There is a bow/gun holder built right in. And these are fully adjustable, just like the shoulder straps, the waist strap. All of these compression straps are fully adjustable to fit almost any size person or almost any size gear that you need to haul. They're very adjustable. The pack itself is waterproof. I can attest to that. The first time I used it in a downpour, thunder and lightning, and all of my gear stayed completely dry. Not a single thing inside of this pack was wet. So that was a bonus. First of all, the very first part, the outside part here, we'll take this strap off, and there is a zippered portion. And you would be surprised how much you can fit into this pack. It's a little deceiving at first to see the framing in it and think, oh, you probably can't get much in there. But there's over 1,500 cubic inches of room in this pack, and I've got tons of stuff in here. I'll try to give you a little rundown of what I have, and I still have probably half this pack that I could fill. In this front compartment, I have things like a rattle pack, a grunt call, a headlamp, I've got 2 knives, I've got a rangefinder, I've got a portable phone charger, I've got all kinds of stuff in here, and it's probably about half full if you can tell. There is a mesh pouch on this side, and then there are 2 zippered mesh pouches on this side, one here and one directly below it, lower into the pack. Like I said, I've got tons of stuff in here, and I could fit probably at least that much more again. On the second zippered compartment, which is the main compartment, which fits over probably 1,400, I think it said, square or cubic inches of room. I'm going to take some of these compression straps off just so you can see. So you can see how wide this opens. So without those compression straps, this opens almost all the way. There is a ton of storage down in this compartment here. I've got binoculars, I've got a safety rope, I've got hats, I've got gloves, I've got hot hands, I've got all kinds of stuff in here, and as you can tell, I could have more room for my rain gear. I could throw a lunch in here, I could throw in 17 more items if I had to. There's lots of room in here. On the back portion next to the frame, you've got your 2 clips for your smaller items, And then there's also a pouch here. I've got a bunch of gear tucked in here, but this is where you could put your water bladder. Up to 3 liters of water fit comfortably in here. And then you just feed your tube either to the right or the left side, right underneath here. And it ends up coming all the way out right here. And on either side, there's also a little flap here so you can keep that compressed down a little bit closer to you and have easier access. Other compartments, there are a few more. On each of the waist straps, we have a zippered pouch that holds a ton of items. In each one of these, I've got 7 or 8 items. I got things like hand sanitizer, another gray-on heated vest battery, a flashlight, tags, all kinds of Kleenex, any kind of thing you could think of. And then on each side there's also a mesh pocket where I like to put like a water bottle, or if you're hauling in, maybe you're hauling in your no scent spray or something like that. So lots of storage on there. One thing that you might have noticed as I'm turning this pack over and over, there is some stitching on here that is yellow. The yellow stitching is a extremely heavy-duty reinforced stitching in a thread that at all these stress points it reinforces it at about 100 pounds each. And this is a specific thread that you might be wondering, well, why did they choose that color? We didn't. We chose the material over the color. The color cannot be changed or dyed. It is what it is. But it's very strong and it's very durable and it does the job. The other part that I wanted to mention on this pack is that you can comfortably hold a weapon by using the hidden boot in the bottom here. So what you do is there's a compression strap that goes on each side of the bottom. You just take those off. And you can use those compression straps to help keep your weapon, and you can kind of manipulate this however you need to keep it as safe as you need to. So there's a little boot that comes out like this, and you can either put the cam of your bow or this butt of your gun right in here. Like that. And then the straps adjust closer or further away from the pack, whether you need, more room or less room. And then I would just use the compression straps that I showed you that are like on the pack for more support, more stability, things like that. And I would probably tie it down a lot stronger than what I'm doing right now, but I just wanted to show you. So it looks like this when it's up on your back. So it's in that boot, up on the back. I can't wait to try that feature out. I have not used that feature in the field yet. So next time spot and stock hunt comes up, I'll have to try it out and see how well it works. I'm excited. Okay, so that is the Próis Triall pack in a nutshell. As fast as possible. There's probably a lot more things in here that you can discover on your own, but that'll get you started as some of the main features. And if we aren't running any sales at all, you can always use my code Jennifer and save 20% on this or any other regular priced item. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments or follow me on social media as JP Dooms and ask away. I can try to help as much as I possibly can. And thank you and have a great day and happy hunting.